Today, I have a new video for you, a very important one, because I don't understand why these pranks of dropping your children are a thing or are a trend at all. Seriously, it is mentally damaging to the mother and the rest of the family. No one should go through this, so why do they keep doing it? Well, let's go through a few big channels who have done this, and we can talk about why this prank is very problematic. Yes, you guys heard correctly. Today we are talking about the prank that involves dropping your infant child to scare your partner or your children that infant child is now probably gone because dropping them from the stairway or anywhere is going to harm the child. So today I'm going to walk through a few YouTube channels that should probably delete their videos because they did this prank and it wasn't funny at all. Today we're talking about 5 different channels who have posted videos like this prank, and these 5 channels are very powerful people who influence the rest of YouTube, and when they do this prank, other smaller family channels are going to try to do it, and it's honestly a toxic cycle that needs to be stopped now. The first family that we are talking about is the Sands family. If you don't know who they are, here is their Instagram, but they do have a YouTube channel, and they have close to 400,000 followers, subscribers on that YouTube channel, so they definitely have a following. But before I show you their video, which is honestly shocking, I want to give you guys a quick story time. So they actually used to have some animals, some dogs, and they were cute, you know, black and white animals, whatever. They actually made a whole video talking about the dogs and, you know, adding them to their new farmhouse or whatever. And I've talked about this story before on my channel, but pretty much they just left the dogs at the house when they moved, and the dogs were there hungry, no water, no shelter, nothing. They were there for like 2 weeks until the neighbors finally rescued the dogs and put them in a safe house. But the neighbors actually messaged the mom of the Sands family, and they said they just didn't want the dog anymore. So these people not only are really cringe with their pranks and their content, but they also mistreat animals. And if you don't know about that, go watch my video involving the animals and the influencers. It is not okay. But let's go ahead and watch their video. They have 500,000 views on this video, and it is titled, "Dropping Our Baby from the Balcony, Prank on Wife." Again, what? Like, some of these women, like, their biggest fear is their child being harmed. And there's actually a way where women, or anyone in general, they can become so stressed or in so much shock that they can go into a coma. Not saying this woman would, but like, this would put me into a coma. So he's like holding the baby over the edge, which already gives me a lot of anxiety.
That's why. That's not a legit reason. Can you scoot back?
She said, "Can you scoot back?"
What are you talking about? Scoot back. Why? I don't get it. Why? Because you're too close to the rail with my baby. I'm so serious. Scoot back.
Oh my gosh, please. This stresses me out so much. Because you can tell she's concerned.
Even further, even farther, even farther, even further. You go loud. Scoot back! If you go loud with us, if you go loud. Stop! Scoot back! I don't care about your stupid lies. Scoot back!
Yeah, please.
Scoot back! I'm not Michael Jackson. Okay, stop playing like nerds. Scoot back. Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't like. If I were her, I would be getting up right now. Actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna get up. Something's wrong with you.
You're crazy. I'm gonna call the cops on you. What?
She said she's gonna call the cops. Bruh, you are literally my girl. I'm the same person.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I actually have not seen this one, and this is one of the worst ones I've seen. Like, her cry, her scream, like, that is someone who is trying to save their child. That is someone who has just seen the worst thing that's ever happened to them in their life before their eyes. And why would this be a prank or be funny? Like, I don't... Oh my gosh, her scream. She's like, oh my god, the dog's even getting involved. The dog's involved.
My god.
It's about to make me cry. Why am I about to cry?
What are you doing?
Go get him. Yes, go get him, girl. Attack. Wait, what are you... She's in panic mode right now. She's definitely about to lunge at him. Whoa! Okay, that is enough. Honestly, I would be the same girl. I would be lunging right at him and, you know, mad because you just traumatized me. Like, this is traumatizing women and families, and it's also just not really fun. Like, I didn't just, like, who watched this and just burst into laughing? Like, please, it's not a joke. Now let's switch gears and go look at Through Our Eyes. I've actually talked about this channel for some time because they posted a video, as you can see in the screenshot, titled Our Newborn Fell Over the Railing Prank. Obviously, it's not funny, and this guy, the dad, Ryan, is brother and sisters, whatever, with Catherine McBroom. So that's how he got his fame. And honestly, this video reminds me a lot of the one we just watched, and the baby is dropped over the railing. It's not a good vibe, but just see how the mom reacts, because the way that the mom reacts here breaks my heart. Okay, so it starts off with him holding the real baby, and then his friend comes through. He smacks his friend's butt, which I think is kind of weird. Like, he's like, is this football? I don't want to play this one that much more because we talked about this one, but I just want to bring up the fact that this woman could have seriously hurt herself. Like, she's lunging because she's trying to save her child's life. Like, it's just not funny at all. And later on in the video, she's upset with him. She's telling him, like, why would you do this, dude? And they're arguing. They're like... It's just, I don't know. I just feel like this prank isn't funny, and it's also not great for their relationship. They've had some relationship problems that they have shared on their channel, and I don't think pranks like this are making it any easier for you guys. And it's obviously not good for your viewers, your child viewers, to be watching you guys dropping a child. Like, I just don't understand how little kids, like your 10-year-olds watching you guys, are going to enjoy this. Who is your manager telling you to do this stuff? Because this is wrong. Since we were just talking about Catherine's brother, Ryan, why don't we go ahead and talk about Austin's brother, Landon, because he's also a YouTuber. He has 3 million subscribers. Just everyone's a YouTuber. I guess if you become YouTube famous, your siblings are automatically YouTube famous. I don't know. But he also did this prank, and it also did not go well at all. Actually, someone commented on my video I did yesterday about the Liberator Family, which I will talk about their video in just a second, but I want to share it because it really stuck with me. They said, my niece rolled off my sister's high bed when she was an infant, and my sister literally cried for weeks and weeks. She felt so bad. My niece is now 2 and totally fine, but a baby falling is beyond horrifying. And this video is actually about a baby falling, and I again just don't understand why this is funny or why people even enjoy this type of content. So this is Landon and Shyla's video. It's titled I Dropped the Baby Prank, and again, he is related to Austin McBroom. He's going to put the baby on the couch and then make a thump noise, but you'll obviously see the mom is not going to be happy about it. He said, now I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. What are you talking about? You're over here playing around with the baby for a prank. And he's not even using a doll this time. He's using the real thing. So I'm like, you're nervous. I'm nervous. Okay, so you put the baby down, and now he's going to make a thump.
What was that?
You can see she's like,
What was that, Landon? Dude, what? What do you mean she broke?
I would be freaking out.
Landon!
Yes, take her.
What happened? She's freaking smiling. Were you watching her? For a second.
Obviously, she's upset because I feel like she realizes, like, yo, can I not trust my husband with my baby? Like, that must be the worst feeling. And honestly, these type of pranks would leave me feeling like, yeah, I cannot trust them if they're going to play around, like, things like this. Which, honestly, the prank was very weak. Like, if this is a prank, like, literally making, like, it doesn't seem fun, it doesn't seem creative, and it doesn't seem entertaining to me at all. It just seems like she's going to get really upset because he said, oh, she freaks out. So I guess she's just going to go off on him. I don't know. Honestly, this family is actually really, really boring, so I don't even really care to stay on them. So let's do a revisit of that Liberator Family video, and then we will end talking about the Ace Family's video, and just, like, recognize the fact that this prank and these pranks, any pranks involving children, is messed up. Like, did you guys not see what happened with Daddy, is it called Daddy 05 or something? It used to be a family channel, and their kids were literally taken away from them because of the pranks. Yeah, like, that can happen to you guys if you're gonna play around acting like you're gonna hurt your child, especially when you do accidentally accidentally hurt your child by playing around, playing pretend. Like, the dropping the couch was a little bit too real for me because you're literally holding the baby and doing that. Like, at least the other guys were using dolls. And the Liberator family was using a doll in their video as well. If you don't know who they are, they have 12 million subscribers and they just dropped this video last night, and I don't know why they dropped it. Like, I dropped our baby prank. Like, please. It's just not good content, but let's just do a quick revisit of what they did. Okay, so here we go. It's honestly already sketchy because he's just at the front door and waiting for the mom, but let's see her reaction. Does anyone else think that Cole, the dad here, is kind of good looking? Honestly, everyone has to say I'm sorry, everyone thinks he's attractive, but anyways, watch this video because this is just so beyond, like, why. Oh.
Oh my god.
That makes my heart drop. I'm like, I feel like I cannot breathe for a second. But I just, again, don't think that this kind of thing is cool. And it could really leave the mom just feeling like, not only like untrusting of the dad, but just feeling shocked and like hurt by this. Like, that's my baby. That's my pride and joy. Like, if she just left the house and she went to go do errands or whatever, she's probably thinking about her baby the entire time. Like, what happened to my baby? And that's just not okay to come home and be welcomed with that. They also did it to their young son or daughter. I can't tell actually right here. I think son, I don't know. I'm gonna get canceled for that, but luckily their baby like laughed instead of cried. But also, is the baby going to grow up thinking that this was okay, that dropping babies is okay? Like, I don't know. It's a weird dynamic here, and I don't want to think too deep into it, but I was reading a lot of your guys' comments, and you really do feel like this type of like prank is going to leave long-term effects on these children. They also did it to their daughter, who their daughter also kind of felt like something was up, but let's just watch her reaction here. There she blows. Okay, so obviously she handled it really well again, and I'm not saying like, oh, it hurt the family, I immediately did this. It's the bigger picture, the long-term implications, and also the social responsibility, because people watch these family channels religiously, and if they see them doing this, maybe they'll want to do this. And what if they don't do it like they did it, or do it incorrectly, or some dumb person doesn't use a doll? It just... It opens a huge door into a world I don't even want to enter. But let's go ahead and talk about the final family, the Ace family. Of course, we're going to save best for last. And if you don't know who they are, they have close to 20 million subscribers here on YouTube. And it seems like their family can never stay out of any controversy. But here is the video. They posted it at the end of October, and it's titled, "I Dropped the Baby. Sorry, Catherine." And I have to say, this prank is probably the most weak of them all, because I really do feel like Catherine's just smart. Like, does anyone else agree that Catherine seems like she's just smart and aware? Like, you can't fool Catherine. Like, that was abrupt. Wait, go back to her reaction. She literally just smiled. Like, she knows. That's why I'm like, this actually, I watched this video when it first came out, because I was going to make a video about it and be like, this is problematic. But then when I watched it, I was like, she doesn't seem really scared. And also it was a really fake prank. And also maybe the family knew about it. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like these pranks could be planned ahead, especially the Ace household, because I feel like Catherine and Austin have this communication where they both like can agree to like, oh yeah, let's push this. Oh yeah, let's make this video. We know we'll get the clout. And obviously she's like here chasing after to go get him. I'd be more like, where's my real baby? Maybe she ran to her real baby. Oh, she definitely did. That was good.
Alright guys, so obviously Austin didn't get me because I could see that it was a doll.
Honestly, I don't think Austin did get her. I would say, Austin, you lost in that one. But again, why do we create this content? Like, it's just not enjoyable. And there are so many more videos online. There are thousands. Like, I just narrowed it down to these couple of family channels because they are some of the biggest ones. But there are thousands of people making videos like this, and it is not okay. Dropping your baby should not be funny. And this is very traumatic, not only to the mother, but to other people in the family who who are witnessing this and thinking that this is okay, and even other children who watch these videos think it's funny and like, imagine, like, I don't know, I get too much into my head, like a 4-year-old watch, I don't know, I don't even know what a 4-year-old does. Can a 4-year-old walk? Like, but a 4-year-old holding a baby and dropping it because they saw the Ace family do it, like, I don't know. I just feel like the implications of this is bad, and I don't think that we should ever joke or prank about child abusing. Like, that is not a joke in general, and they're just doing this to get more money and get more clout. Like, they Austin, for example, he has 4 million views on this channel, like, or on this video. I know about like 500,000 views is probably $5,000. So he's made like, oh my gosh, 5, 10, 15, 20, like, he's made thousands and thousands. They make a ton of money off these videos, and that's fine, that's their job. But the problem is that they are using their children in a way that can leave them with PTSD, because the prank isn't really much of a prank. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Leave your thoughts. I will be reading them, and I will see you guys on my channel soon. My birthday, I think, is tomorrow or today, depending when this goes up. So happy birthday to me, I guess. I'm just kidding. I don't really like to have the attention for my birthday, but I get really anxious when it's around that time. So I will see you guys in a new video soon. Bye, friends.